Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to my channel, Hairliciously. If you guys are new to this channel, please make sure to subscribe and stay updated on hair loss treatments and current research in the pipeline. So today's video is actually sponsored by Red Restore, featuring their 100% non-invasive laser medical grade cap. These laser diodes are effectively going to be able to penetrate the scalp to stimulate hair growth. There's a lot of companies that do use LEDs, but Red Restore offers both 148 and 272 laser diodes to best fit your needs. The nice thing about this laser cap is that it is actually very comfortable to wear. It's hands-free and it's extremely discreet thanks to its baseball cap design, so you can take it anywhere you go for your treatments. Treatments are, like I said, 100% portable. There is a wireless battery pack that it comes with that doesn't need to be plugged in. It's 510K FDA cleared. Laser cap also has 30-minute sessions to be used 3 times a week, and it's backed up by a 6-month money-back guarantee. No questions asked. So if you guys are interested in getting your very own Red Restore laser cap, make sure to visit redrestore.com and use promo code HAIRLICIOUSLY to get $50 off your laser device. I'm going to be leaving all of the information in the description box below, so make sure to hurry and get your laser cap to treat hair loss. Also, if you guys are looking into microneedling or dermaling for hair loss, this is the channel to be at. Studies to show that microneedling in conjunction with 5% minoxidil increases collagen production. It induces stem cells for hair growth and increases blood flow into the scalp to allow nutrients to get to the hair follicles. I will actually be covering this in another video on this topic, but there's been so many people with great success in regrowing their hairs on their temples and their crown. You guys can also purchase your microneedling device on my website at hairliciously.com. So today's video is something you guys have been asking for the past 2 to 3 years, and I am finally going to share with you some of the top hair transplant doctors in Turkey. Many people go to Turkey to get their hair transplants due to the affordable pricing compared to the US or in other places in Europe. And there's many clinics that are operated by technicians, but you guys can still get good results by doing thorough research. And this is what I've done for you guys today. The doctors are not in any particular order, but I did manage to choose 3 of the top hair transplant doctors in Turkey, in my opinion, and I will be sharing the results with you shortly. I just want to say that I'm not affiliated or getting paid to do this video with any of the doctors. These are just my recommendations based on my research, so please take it with a grain of salt. I know a lot of other YouTubers don't want to talk about this because they don't want to represent a doctor, or they're doing it just because they're getting paid, but I'm not getting paid to do any of this. These doctors are highly skilled with many years of experience, and their main focus is hair transplantation. They're able to create natural looking hairlines with good hair growth rates and high density. They've mastered the hair follicle orientation as far as direction and angle, and they also have various memberships to prove their proficiency in hair transplantation. So number 1, the first doctor I'll be talking about is Dr. Orhan Dogan from ASMED. He charges about 2.5 euros, which is about $2.90 USD per graft. He specializes in FUE, long-haired FUE, body hair transplants, scar repairs, hair transplant repairs. He is a part of the European Society of Hair Restoration Surgery, Italian Society of Hair Restoration participant, and the International Alliance of Hair Restoration Surgeons. Now, he's been actually known to be one of the best hair transplant doctors in Turkey that performs high-quality follicular unit hair transplantation, or FUE, with outstanding results. He has been recommended by so many patients in almost every hair loss forum that you guys can think of. He's been an established and reputable doctor providing world-class FUE surgery. The good thing is he has over 12 years of experience, and he has been performing countless numbers of FUE procedures in Istanbul, Turkey since 2007. And he works with several highly trained doctors and nurses who performs long hair FUE procedures using a special type of sapphire blade. Long hair transplants are going to be beneficial for those who do not want to shave their donor zone or the recipient area, since the hairs are going to be there to cover the hair transplant. The good thing about Dr. Dogan is his extensive experience in hair transplantation with over 2,400 FUE grafts in a single session, and he can dense pack on average of about 55 to 60 follicular units per centimeter squared, which is huge. He also operates on only about 1 to 2 patients per day to allow for maximum focus on each patient. He utilizes a manual punch that ranges from 0.6 to 0.9 millimeters to extract the grafts, which in turn helps reduce trauma and scarring. Manual extraction also helps with the change of direction of the punch to avoid transection rates. All of the recipient sites are created manually by Dr. Dogan using blades as small as 0.7 millimeters, and during this process, extracted grafts are carefully placed in a hypotonic solution for no more than 3 hours for maximum survival. Each of the grafts are then carefully implanted by skilled technicians under the supervision of the doctor. He's not relatively a cheap doctor for someone in Turkey, but he has great results, and anybody getting a hair transplant from him is going to be very satisfied with the outcome. So I have actually listed him in my top 3. Number 2, the next doctor I would recommend is Dr. Orhan Dogan. Dr. Dogan charges about €2 per graft, which is a little bit cheaper than the first doctor. It's about $250 per graft for USD. And he is part of the International Alliance of Hair Restoration Surgeons and the American Hair Loss Association. He's been doing hair transplants since 2002. He has outstanding results, which were published in various forums and has been reviewed by many patients, all of whom which highly recommend him for his natural looking results. The thing about Dr. Dogan is that he utilizes the Dr. Pen implanter with various punch sizes from 0.6 to 0.8 for planting grafts into the recipient sites. And the good thing about using this Dr. Choi implanter device is that he can actually dent back with less trauma since the slits don't have to be created. It also results in faster recovery time, and it can look more natural since there is no opening channel for the grafts in the recipient zone. And extraction is typically done by highly trained nurses, all under the supervision of Dr. Dogan. And the extraction tool used is a micro motor that is about 0.7 to 0.8 millimeters in diameter. And Dr. Dogan actually does the implantation himself, which makes him an ideal doctor, whereas other Turkish clinics, they have most nurses or technicians that do the majority of the work. The last doctor that I want to share with you guys is Dr. Levent Carr. So at the time of my research for this doctor, he offers 2 different packages. There is a gold package, which is about $2,300 for an FUE with maximum graft that is supervised by the doctor. And number 2, which is the VIP package, which is about $4,000 USD for an FUE technique with maximum graft implantation, which is directed by Dr. Carr, or he actually makes the slits himself. Now, he is a member of the International Society of Hair Restoration Surgery that has been highly recommended by many patients. He also works at the Cosmetica Clinic with over 10 years of hair transplant experience. He specializes mainly in FUE and also PRP. Unlike other hair transplant clinics in Turkey that offer, like those bundle packages where they, send you to hotels, they pick you up in, crazy cars. The nice about this doctor is that his results are just exceptional and natural looking, and his package deal isn't going to be all performed by the technicians. I would actually highly recommend that you guys choose the VIP package since the doctor is personally performing the slit incisions, which is very important when it comes to hair orientation. And in recent years, Dr. Carr has created a team of professionals and experts with whom he performs everyday operations with FUE technique using a micro motor for the extractions with punch sizes that range from 0.6 to 0.8 millimeters for minimal scarring. He's been highly recommended for his work in a lot of the hair loss forums, and many people have had great satisfaction going with this cost-effective doctor. I hope this video has been somewhat helpful in narrowing down the choice of doctors for those who are wanting to get a hair transplant in Turkey. Like I said, there's a lot of good Turkish doctors out there in terms of hair transplants, but this is solely based on my research and my opinion. Obviously, you want to do more thorough research on these doctors, look at some more before and after photos, and go ahead and look into these forums to see exactly what these patients are saying. From my research, all 3 doctors are top-notch. They've been doing a very good job when it comes to hair transplants. The density, creating a natural looking hairline. They've been highly recommended by the majority of the people that have actually had a hair transplant done by them. So like I said, take it with a grain of salt. These doctors are who I would recommend and who I would personally go to if I were to get one in Turkey. But if you guys have any questions, make sure to leave me some comments in the comment section below, and I will talk to you guys next time. Take care.